Hello, my friends, John Sackers here. On July 12th, 2010, I was in Niagara Falls, Ontario, protesting the Shriners Circus because they exploit animals.
What is an elephant doing in the parking lot of a city in Canada?
I hope one day soon they will stop exploiting animals and just have human performers. Animal cruelty isn't right. How do Shriners sleep at night? Now, at the demo, there was a clown who was angry and I was filming him. And then he threatened to shove my camera up my butt. And it was, he was just upset because, he felt he was doing good, helping to raise money for children. And so he was feeling, offended that a bunch of activists showed up. But we activists don't believe we have a right to exploit animals. You can watch a film called Earthlings, www.earthlings.com, and see behind-the-scenes footage of a circus with elephants getting beaten. So here's the footage of the clown.
You guys come down here and screw us around so we can't raise any money. That's not fair to the kids, and I told you, I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways.
Now, I know he wasn't really going to shove anything up my butt, but I found his words powerful, and I want to use his words to do some good. I want to add some emphasis with his words to something that's really going on in our world. There are grown-ups shoving their arms and special instruments inside animals.
I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your fucking ass sideways. I'll stick that right up your...
First, I'll give you some tips on how to protect your butt from people shoving things up inside you without your consent. Then I'll give you some tips on how to protect animals' butts. To protect yourself, you can travel in groups. You'll always be safer in a group. You can park your car in a well-lit area. Be aware of your surroundings. Check and see if there are suspicious people loitering around. Keep a whistle on your keychain. If you feel you are being followed, blow the heck out of that whistle. That'll startle the offender and it'll draw attention to you, and that's the last thing the offender wants is attention. Let a friend or family member know where you're going and what time you'll be arriving, and then call that person upon your arrival. And then if that person doesn't get a phone call, then she or he will know that there's a possible need for help. Always carry a cell phone with you. And trust your gut. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't, so get out of that situation. And to help animals, you can go vegan. Animals are not ours to use for food, clothing, entertainment, or experiments. The reason why you saw those people with their arms and special instruments inside the animals is to artificially inseminate them, because farmed animals are bred so big they can't have sex, and so they're artificially inseminated. They collect the semen from the men by jerking them off, and then they take the semen and they shove it inside the female animals to get them pregnant. And so, go vegan. It's easy to go vegan. Vegan food is nutritious and delicious, so leave the meat, eggs, and dairy off your plate and go vegan. Mr. Clown, if you are watching, no hard feelings. I know you were just upset, and I hope you will go vegan and stop paying people to shove things up animals' butts. Shriners Circus, I hope you will stop exploiting animals and just use human entertainers. And everyone, I hope you will go vegan. Animals are not ours to use for food, clothing, entertainment, or experiments. And one more thing, people, please don't say anything mean about clowns. I know some people say, oh, I hate clowns. Well, clowns are people too, and a lot of clowns are very nice people who just want to entertain others and make people happy, so don't be hating all clowns. That's silly. Love everyone. And I know I've been guilty in the past, up until very recently, even yesterday I said something mean, and I wanted to become wise and stop being such a jerk and saying mean things to people. So remember, humans are animals too, and we must be kind to all animals. So go vegan and be nice. Thank you.